Okay, thank you. Hello, hello. All right, let's get started. Where we at? With the past notes, boys. Okay, let's check the developer notes that they sent. So let's see what they have. Boss reward experience. I think June 11th was V3 maybe. Yeah, I think that's the V3 patch, which like calls everybody to be able to do, well, not everybody, like a bunch of people to do hard visit. Like the raffle went super bad. Okay, so I guess they saying that the Muron Dojo was like a bandage solution. Uh, I'm a little bit worried about this line. This line means they potentially might make Will's HP a lot higher than normal than expected. It wouldn't affect me because I'm like my character is pretty strong, but this will affect a lot of uh moderate spenders and like dolphins. But we'll see. We'll see what happens for Will though. Yeah, yeah, because they say they're gonna make a major change to boss on the Will patch. Yeah. Uh, I'm glad that they acknowledged the level up difficulty. Like honestly, the difficulty up to Lucid is okay, but the problem was that they're rushing out content. Like if they slow down with the release of boss, like the current level difficulty is fine. It's that the problem is that like they're rushing out boss way too fast. That's why it becomes very hard to level up because you have to keep up. If you don't keep up, your characters become worthless because they're just gonna make the old bosses raffle Nisos go down, and then only the new bosses will have the biggest Niso. And if you can't do the new bosses due to level, it just makes your character investment like worthless. And like everybody who's low 250, everybody who's higher than 250, like 251 and plus, 100% of them are using boosters. Everybody who's 245 and higher, like 75 of them, 75% of them are use boosters. Like half of everybody who's over 240 are using boosters. Like that's just the reality of it. So I guess they're gonna introduce new EXP benefit. That's good. And decreasing the EXP curve, that'd be good for a lot for everybody. Because right now it's really bad. Even for players who hire boosters, really bad. Like the booster experience is most of the boosters experience is bad because they play like bots, so you get a lot of die detectors. They also get people banned, and that causes like the owners, the real whales, to like quit most of the time. Like a lot of people quit over that. I guess them changing the wheel level will be a good solution. Honestly, that's not a bad solution. If they just make the wheel level lower and then increase the wheel level in the future, I think that's a good solution. I will accept this solution. I'm glad that I don't know how much my Twitter post helped with this. But I would like to consider that my post helped a little bit. Um, because I was one of those people who was complaining about the current level difficulty is just impossible. Like like everybody who's 245 250, you have to play 20 hours a day. You know that, right? Like so there's a website. It's in I have this link on my Discord. It's basically every one of these fuckers like 600 billion to reach this. You have to be without EXP coupons is 20 hours. With EXP coupons is 15 hours. I did it myself once just to test. But the thing is, every single one of these fuckers, they're doing it every fucking day. Like you don't have enough coupons for that, because everybody knows like there isn't enough coupons to do this every single day for 15 hours a day, right? So when you run out on fifth day, fourth day, and you're still doing 600 building a day, you're doing 20 hours days, right? And that's not possible for a human. Like every one of these fuckers on the first page is boosters. Like it's not I mean, like, there's nothing going. Like, I mean, like, that's just how it is. Um, just fat, like, just not. You can't even deny that. Um, all right, let's see. This is a dynamic pricing. They made it like 130%. Honestly, I think that's like I have mixed feelings about this. It's good for like the free to play, but the thing is, the free to play is gonna cause an XPC price to go down. You can't really treat Web3 as Web2. Like they're trying to treat this as Web2, and that's really bad for the ecosystem. It's good for the players, like overall players that to factor like make it cheaper for more players so they can enjoy higher content quicker. But the thing is, by doing this, you now have the issue of one, right? By doing dynamic pricing, make it cheaper, you're gonna have the problem of one the reward experience because more people doing boss, less rewards, right? So you cannot have low dynamic pricing without affecting the boss reward experience. That's just not how it works. So yeah, I think they realized that. Um, so yeah, I guess they like let me finish reading what they're saying. I guess they're just saying they're aware. Um, they're not changing it though. They're not changing it back because right now it's still 130%. I think 130% is way too low. It should at least be 175%, 150%. 130% is way too aggressive. But that's just me because I make all my gears 22 stars like before this change, and it's very fucking expensive. Now it is like if you look at Star Force across Arcane and other good items. They have like the enhancement cost has went down by like 50%, which is huge. Like it affects my value of my gear. Uh, yeah, I mean like if they keep doing this, it's just gonna discourage people from investing because they're like, okay, well, I just wait, make it because it's gonna be cheaper in the future. Overall, uh, I like the character level up acknowledgement. They're gonna make it easier. I like that. Dynamic pricing, I might make some about this. Boss reward experience. Uh, we'll see. We'll keep our opinion on this one until they release it. All right, let's look at what update we got this patch. All right, we got Hoyang. Um, I don't think this class is that good. But it's still I think it's still above average, obviously. Um, the thing about these newer classes, like they're always above average, compared to like shitters like Light Lord and Blaze Wizard, Bowmaster, and things like that. So that's a plus, right? Yes, this class is not like the best, but it's still good. All right, we have the Moraz region. Okay, we know that. How much symbols can you get a day? Does the wait? Are you fucking serious? Two symbols a day? You can't be serious. That's a joke. So wait, you're telling me this date you got to do this 3 times a day and you get six a day? That has to be a joke. No, like that's no, you're kidding me, right? No. Oh, we're gonna clear the quest line and then we're gonna do it in game, but that's very low. Like guys, like Vanishing Journey is like 8 a day, and everybody's stuck. It's been like what almost a year now. If you Nobody's getting level. It's gonna take you a year to get Vanishing Journey to level 20. Like what 6 a day? You're looking at a year and a half. I don't know. I feel like that has to be a mistake, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's see what is this. The buffet system. What is this? Defeat 300 monsters. The attacks. The Yum Yum Delight EXP buff. Okay, so it's just a EXP buff. All right, that's okay. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic. My bad. Um, let's see. Hello, Mr. Crazen. All right, raise the octopus. I guess you gotta accept this quest and raise the octopus. I hope this raise the octopus counts against the minigame, but I highly doubt it. I don't think this counts against the minigame. All right. Wait, no, this one shares against with other events, so this is good. I think you can use this one to clear the minigame requirement because this is just for grinding anyway. Uh, Wait, it says the maximum acquisition is 400 coins. So why is there a option to make 5,000? Man, whatever. I'm not gonna think too much about it. We're just gonna go inside and try it ourselves. All right, this is a mini game, Tropical Adventure. Let's look at the rewards, see if it's worth playing. Every time you clear 500 coins, that's not worth it. Anytime it doesn't give you EXP vouchers, it's not worth doing. All right, this is a second event mini game. What's the reward? Reward is coins. All right, not worth. Skip, boys, skip. Okay, Richie coin exchange for Nisos. You gotta do it. You gotta exchange Nisos. So five exchanges, no, four exchanges for that. Can you, if you exchange four of this, can you get an average of 25? 250? No, I just wanna like see. Uh, uh, no, it's bad. Even if you factor in the 1,000, it doesn't add up. So times four, where it actually does add up barely. But that's not worth it. You have to hit. The only way for this to be worth it is you have to hit this and this. If you don't ever hit this and this, you're in the red. Um, on average, yes, you get 261, but you have to like buy 100 times. 5 weeks, you had to buy every single week. If you buy every single week, you could buy 60 times. Like 60 times is not enough to hit 1,000 coins. I would personally recommend just be stable and get this instead. But if you want to gamble, you could get the 50k. But personally, I think you just get the 200k. But is it worth getting though? No, I don't think this is worth getting because if you get this, you're basically paying um how much? You're basically paying. Sorry, that's not correct. 1 second. You're basically paying 1.66 symbols per 200k. So that means each symbol is worth 120k. Symbols are not worth 120k each. Um, like if you need symbols, just do it on your own and then buy Arcane Catalyst. Personally, I think this is a skip for most people. But if you're like a Giga Whale, then you can go buy it. But I skip. I'm skipping that. Um, Pick a Pearl. Pick a Pearl. I think everybody should buy Pick a Pearl. Only because it's a Pick a Pearl, you could get like more coupons, especially for people who's rushing for the people who's rushing for Will, you should buy Pick a Pearl just for the EXP coupons. But obviously, if you can't finish your current EXP coupons, you don't have a booster, then yeah, skip. But if you do have a booster, like every single whale out there, then you gotta buy this. Like everybody has a booster nowadays, man. Like if you don't have a booster, you're behind. That's just what it is. All right, so Mulong equipment lock is locked per week. Um, yeah, so keep in mind they changed Mulong to per week now, so they would lock your account. So if you're planning on changing equipment, you should check what you're wearing before you do Mulong. I'll be moving my equipment this week, so I'm gonna do that later instead of today. All right, Ascendant Raffle. Any changes? Nope, no changes. This is literally the same as before. Yeah, no changes. Um, oh wait, dynamic pricing. They did adjust it. Oh, they changed it. Oh, damn, like the patch. No, they make it look like didn't say they changed it. Well, oh, they did change it. It's not changed to 150%. 150% is actually like I think 150% is fair. Just to test it. 130%, like maximum of 30, was way too low. Like it's causing like really bad. Like just to give example of like the arcane glove, right? If you look at 15 stars, like this shit was crashing this all the way from 2 mil. Like, like it's really, I mean, if we do 1 day and zoom out, right? See that? Like that's the it crashed hard. Like normally it's like way higher and it spikes higher. But on average you can see it's averaging like around this area where my mouse is at, 2.5 mil. But now it's down to 1.5 mil average, right? And that's really bad. That's really bad for everybody who invests earlier. And in the Web3 game, you really don't want people who invest early to feel like they got fucked. That will discourage new people from investing because they're gonna hear people um they're gonna see people getting fucked before, and that makes them hesitant from swiping. Oh, this is really good. Spirit Saver, they now allows you to like retry. That's like a retry option. That's really good. I don't really need it, but well, I needed it when they first released it because I mean, honest to God, like the first week I never got 30 coins because I was really bad. But starting from the second week onward, I get consistent 30 coins. Like the only time I don't get a coin is like if I get ragged by my kid or my wife is like distracting me while I'm doing the mini quest, then I lose an entry. But other than that, it's like I'm like if I'm focused, I'm very consistent 30 coins. But for people who's doing Spirit Saver first time, this is very difficult for you to get 30 coins. So this a retry entry is actually really good. I think that's a W update. We get a new uh we got phase 3 MVP, which basically means you can now skip um the Spirit Saver. Thank God, 'cause I really hated that daily. All right, that is it for the patch notes, boys. We just got bunch of we got a bunch of like standard events, I would say. All right, let's let's collect all the event quests for now. I need to get the yellow egg. Can we choose? Yellow egg. Yeah, always get the yellow egg, boys. Let's go, yellow egg. Wait, Tropical Adventure, you got the 80 EXP voucher? I swear to God, I didn't see it on my pass note. 1 second, boys. Huh. Oh wait, it was there. I missed it. Sorry guys. Let's rewind. That's a my mistake. Sorry boys. Yeah, Tropical Adventure right here. You actually do have to do it. Cause it says sorry for rewards. It says uh starting from your second clear. So do first clear. Do one clear of this to get the 3 EXP vouchers. I think it's worth it. Let me just do it right now. Let me do it right now to see how long it takes. As long as this thing takes um less than 6 minutes, it's worth it. Longer than 6 minutes is not worth it. So we're just gonna see how long this takes. This is the shooting the bird event. I play it in Web 2 version. I don't remember taking this 6 minutes in Web 2. I think it's only took like 3 minutes. But obviously, it's depends on how many loomies you got on your team. If you got like 2 loomies, you're fucked. Just quit. Yeah, you're just shooting these, man. You can hold on to your mouse, by the way. Just hold the mouse. Go for the coconuts. Yeah, there's buff coming later. You should always go for buffs. Yeah. And then once you get the buff, you can go for the big ones. Yeah, the idea is like everybody gets their own spot, so you don't KS. Yeah, this should be fast, honestly. Okay, it might be slow actually. Like, what the fuck? It's only 3k points. Yo, my team is like ass. My team is trash. Like, what is the Paladin MS? The Paladin MS is like it's no good. Like how does he only 1k? I don't think I could kill this. Yeah, I don't think I could kill that. I don't have enough time. My team has. Oh wait, I do have. I might be able to kill it. The bomb is OP. No, no, I missed it. No. Yeah, definitely my team. No, this is for EXP. Like you're not. This doesn't help you. This is just for EXP. If you have a main character, you do this to get to 250. Like it helps with getting to 250. Like you're gonna have to sell Hoyang, brother. You're like free to play. You have to sell Hoyang. Alright, got it. Let's go. Alright, I think this is a skip, honestly. Like, this takes way too long. This is taking more than 6 minutes. Like, if it takes more than 6 minutes, it's not worth it. I think this is gonna take like 15 minutes to kill. We'll see though, cause you don't get levels from this. So like, it's not like the fish mini game where you get levels and then the second day, like, every day after becomes faster. But this thing doesn't have levels, so every day you're looking at the same speed. Um, if I get like triple of me, like no loomies, then it's good because I get like 10k in 4 minutes. Um, that's like 6 minutes. But like look at the fucking the Latino. We got the Latino paladin. It's like 3k and fucking AFK in there. Um, the other guy's doing pretty good. Honestly, I think 7k 4 minutes is decent. But the Latino is like making this super hard. Did I get it? No, I think I missed it. Fuck. Despawned. Yeah, this is not fucking worth it. I'm not doing this again tomorrow. Yeah, guys, skip. Easy skip. Okay, the only time you consider doing this if for some reason the raising the octopus egg doesn't count towards the VIP EXP bar, then you do this because you don't really have a choice. But for me, I'm gonna just pay the 300k like mid EXP. You could pay Nisos to get the EXP. So for me, I'm gonna pay the Nisos because this is not worth it. This is EXP loss. Like three EXP vouchers is. Three EXP vouchers is like it's how much it's worth. Like it's only worth 6 minutes of grind without EXP coupons. Like like I get this amount of EXP 6 minutes grinding, and I get Nisos while grinding. A bit not a lot of Nisos, but Nisos is Nisos, right? So that just by grinding, it's not worth it. The fishing minigame was worth it because yes, the first day it might take you like 7 minutes if you get unlucky with the Latinos. But after like a couple days, everybody's high level. Even if you get unlucky with Latinos, it's still like 4 or 5 minutes. You can solo carry that and make it 5 minutes. And you can always quit. Just quit. And you'll find a real human. But for this is like shit, you don't know if the guy's trolling or not until like 4 minutes in. And by that time it's too late to quit. You're better off finishing. Like you have to get like all 3 players needs to be like real humans to do this in 6 minutes. Like it's not within 6 minutes, like in 6 minutes. Like this guy, right? Like this guy is 6k. Yes, if he's like 17k, like this other guy would have been done. But that's still 6 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Mega hits. Oh, we're done. 5 minutes. Fuck this minigame. Yeah, this minigame is a L. Update is W. This minigame is a L. Yeah, that's my honest opinion. W update, L minigame. Alright, get me out of here. What the fuck, dude? You're not a bot. You're 9 million combat power. What the fuck? Yo! Damn, I thought that was like a bot. Bro, you're 10 million combat power. How? Alright, hey, guys, sometimes you just get... Sometimes there are surprises, right? And that's a surprise. Dude, I swear to God, that's like a surprise for me, dude. Like, what the fuck? Alright. Okay. Alright. It is what it is. Let me let's get started with our questing so we can unlock the new symbols, boys. Let's double check a VIP. Yep, no changes, right? Still. Yeah. You see this like our coins minigame? I think I'm gonna skip this, right? So I'll be fuck. I mean, I already did one. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip. It's not worth it. So I'm gonna spend 600 EXP. That's like what? No, like fuck it. I'm just gonna wait for next week. Like I'm not gonna get max level this week. I'm gonna max level next week for free. By doing the coins and then using the clear the Moon Dojo. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Fuck it, guys. Scratch. Forget what I said. Like don't buy EXP. Like don't buy the EXP charge here. Just wait for next week. Like max it next week. It's not worth it. Like that thing is not worth your time. All right. Let's start, boys. Dude, Mora's storyline is the most depressing shit ever. Yeah, guys, like I'm not joking. Like the storyline is really sad. I don't know if you guys want to hear spoilers, but if people want spoilers, you know, I'm happy to tell you. But this is like the saddest shit ever. Maybe not the saddest shit, but it's like pretty sad. Did I finish all the exploration quests? Alright, one second. Let me check my achievements first, one sec. Then I gotta do Yum Yum Island to explore. Okay, alright. Okay, so for Moras is that you'll basically travel back in time. Well, not really travel back in time. You're basically like reliving the memories of a former god, or you could say like a goddess. And the goddess is like the good one who doesn't want to harm people. But the king decides to figure out that this girl is a goddess, so he came up with experiments to capture her and like restrict her powers, and then he could research on how her immortality work, like how gods work basically. And so he put her in like a basement and did like inhumane things to her, like a human experimentation for like hundreds of years. And it broke her mind. She was like fucked. Like, you know, like basically like the mind break hentai plot. But you know, instead of hentai happening, the mind break happens. That's basically the storyline of Mirage. She could have been waifu, you know. That's why I gotta say she could have been waifu, but no, she gone. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna give up this. Yeah, it was best. It was like mind break. But there was like this one poor beggar well, she was like all chained and tied up, and so basically what they did was like they like cut her up, and like try to investigate her meat, like her skin and her like organs and shit, to how to replicate immortality. And but this beggar boy like sneaked in to the investigation area, and he was like feeding her and like being nice to her, talking to her after she got mind bricked. Um, but basically what happens is like the king found out on something and killed him, and then she broke down and like she like nuked the it removed her restraint of like not harming people, and then she nuked the entire kingdom. And the kingdom goes to and this kingdom is wiped out. That's the storyline. Wait, where the fuck's my quest? Oh shit. Feed. Oh, my gauge is not full. Well, yeah, because the story, it's, there's a lot of story to go through to explain all of what I just said in like actual meaningful dialogues. That's why the cutscene is a lot. Like, I mean, personally, I like Fifth Job story quest line because I feel like it's a lot of the better ones, like compared to like other parts of the story. Where we at? What's the buff? Only 3% additional EXP. Come on, man! I thought it was like something crazy. That's such a bait. 3%? Really? I got excited for no reason. This is a 30% one. Yeah, but 30% is like nothing. Like, when you're like rocking with like 400%, like 30% is literally nothing. Alright, it's okay. I expected more, but hey, it is what it is. That's the god. That's the god right here. And everybody knows Arcarium is the bad guy, is the villain. No, I mean I am skipping. I mean my details may not be accurate, but while I am skipping, I'm still forced to read. Everything I know is from force read. Like I don't have a choice. That's the beggar boy. And the beggar boy is the fish, by the way. The fish that transported you here. That's the boy. He dead. So like he became a fish, and he's trying to like show you his last life, his past life. That's what it is. Yeah, in case you're wondering where that fucking fish came from. You know the fish that's been like transporting you around. Yeah, that's Gene. That's the beggar boy. All right. Hey, this is pretty bad. It's not bad. Nah, brother, I hard skip. You can literally see it, bro. Back in Web 2 days, like the skip is not that fast. It was a lot slower now. It's a lot slower than now. 1 second, boys. I need to pay out the weekly lucid. Wait, I got 80 mil. How the fuck I got 80 mil? That doesn't make sense. I only want 50 mil from lucid. Where did the other 30 mil came from? Let me check. Let me check. It has to come from somewhere, but where is it from? Oh, it's from Hard Damien 19 mil. Damn. All right. Holy shit, W boys. Let's go. We take that. Holy shit. What's the win rate? 3%. Holy fuck, I want a 3%. Yo, W. Alright, we gotta be positive this week. No negativity. No negativity this week. Oh shit, man. That's a surprise. Alright, 1 second, boys. Let me write down how much I owe. Dual lose if 0 wins. No, not 0 wins, right? You still got the Ascendant raffle. Unless you did normal lucid, then you got fucked then. Yeah, if you did normal lucid duo, but you should be doing hard though. Like if you could do duo lucid normal. You did hard lucid duo and you didn't even get a win on your raffle on your Ascendant raffle like 91150 mil. Yeah, that's really bad. You got fucked then. Yeah, sorry, dude. You should at least have like a 50 million win. Yeah, okay, yeah, sorry, you got fucked, dude. Unfortunate, dude. Unfortunate. No, no. Are you in Eins though? Like, are you in Ein? Cause Eins is really, really bad for the win rate. I think it's because you're in Eins. Yeah, there we go. You're in the wrong server, dude. Pack up your bags and move. Don't come to my server. I have enough fuckers from Eins and Latinos coming to this server, fucking up the win rate. So don't come to my server. Go to Eri. Dude, like it's like anybody who like says, "Bro, I'm down so bad. I never win any raffles." Like the first question you ask is like, "Are you in Eins?" 9 out of 10 is because they're in Eins, dude. Like that's just the sad reality. All right, let's see how much I owe my partner member. Okay, I owe my partner member 16 million. 16.7 million. All right, I gotta pay that out. 1 second. Yeah, in case anybody's wondering what website I use Maple Hub. created by Mr. Neon. Uh, so basically, how it works is with you go to this website, you enter your party member, and then you save, and then you press load, and then go to party clears, and then it checks, double check the time, right? And then it checks how many people what they want, and then it calculates who needs to send to who to make it even. You could choose what you're splitting, right? For us, we're only splitting the boss Nisos and the ascendant Nisos, so we'll have this. But if you're splitting coin, then that's a different calculation. But yeah, and then who needs to send to who, and then the address is already there, so you don't have to like ask them what address it is. It's all done. I think this is a really nice tool. In case you're wondering how to split easily. But I think right now in this situation, it's like, oh fuck, I died. No, come on, man. I was just talking. All right, okay. Get me in. I think I bugged myself. Alright, okay, we're good. Um, but yeah, that's like how we do it. Saves a lot of time. But I think like again, like the only people who's splitting is like people who's doing Lucid. Like people doing other boss, I don't really see people splitting. There's really nothing to split unless you just like got like a super uh um berserk drop or like a eye patch drop, then just then got something to split. But like anything else is like there's really not much to split. Man, these maps are like gigantic. Alright, what EXP I got? 5% EXP. So you have a 3% and you have a 5%. And then another guy said it was a 30%. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna like, not gonna be too stressed about it. Man, do I take the photo? Nah, fuck it, I'm not gonna take the photo. I already suffered all my shit. We're gonna skip the photo. We'll take the photo once we start grinding. Let me check. Did they release Monster Park yet? Oh wow, still Latch. Kinda sad. They should update Monster Park now to include the last map, Arcana. But yeah, that's my honest opinion on that. Forgot to collect my shit. Let me collect these. Let's go. Love the skip, boys. Love it. Okay, equip my shit. Have you maxed out Choo Choo? No. I'm like maybe like 30 days away. Cause you gotta understand, I started Corsair very late. So when I purchased a Corsair, which is this character, like I started it from like 220, I think, with like with like many weeks of Symbols Mystic, cause the guy was listing the character for a long time, and nobody wants to buy it before I jumped in. So yeah, like it's missing a lot of symbols. Uh, yeah, there's a flame checker on Discord. I'm pretty sure I have the link included. You gotta check Discord. This link for it. Yeah, there we go. They captured her right here, boys. Just like that, you know? You don't have to read this. You just know it. She's all chained up. Okay, right here. I love the feed teleports, boys. Let me feed this octopus. Let's go. Feed again. Alright. Uh, Fuck it. We're gonna claim. I'll take the 100 coins and be safe. And then we're gonna check if that counts as my weekly. Oh, it doesn't count as my weekly. Damn. Okay, that's why. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have to like wait for next week to max. Alright. That's unfortunate, but was worth a shot to test. Okay, I need to find a drop. Alright, let me pop my summon. Maybe I already have it. Oh yeah, wait. Is it? Oh, I already have it. Fuck, I'm retarded. Yeah, I already had it. I just had to click on my inventory. I thought it was weird. I killed so many. Yeah, that's the research journal. That's how you know they cut her up. They cut her into pieces. This is a pretty nasty story for like for like a children's game, dude. Alright, fuck it. We're just gonna do the Inferno Wolf. I'm excited for Will. 3 more weeks, boys. 3 more weeks. I think I'm pretty close to finish. I think I'm halfway done. Oh, alright. If you put that, I should hit all three. Oh, it doesn't even hit the top. Damn. Let me double check. I might sit here and wait. Yeah, it doesn't hit the top. GG. Yeah, this makes the grind a little bit awkward. Man, this is a really awkward map. Yeah, we're gonna have to find a good map to grind. No, I don't think this. I don't think it's this map. I think it might be the Shadow Dance Hall, but the problem with Shadow Dance Hall is that the monster levels is not that high compared to Psy Caven. I think they're the same level, so we really need to find a map with higher level monster. You don't have this issue in Web 2 because, by level 245 you should be at 2 maps higher. But unfortunately for us, and for Will, Will's 250, so you're required to be over level to even do Will. Um, yeah, I mean, hopefully when they release Will, they will lower his level. Obviously, if they lower his level, it doesn't really affect me because I'm still gonna rush for as high of a level as I can, like 248 at minimum. But it will affect others, like people who doesn't have a booster. Like a lot of people, like there's a good amount of spenders, like who spend thousands of dollars. They're like not even 240. I mean, because they don't want to hire a booster. Like that's the problem. So like changing the boss level to be more consistent with the map level, because then the map to unlock this map is 230, I think, right? And then the next map is 235. If you keep this consistent as like a map level, it's a lot more fair. And people can also level up a lot faster with the level, killing higher level monsters than you. Compared to that, people like me, it's a lot harder to level because I'm fighting monsters lower levels than me. But I'm not gonna risk, like I'm not gonna gamble that they're gonna like make Will's lower level. Like I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna take that gamble. I'd rather make sure I have the level ready when they release him. Yeah, you're supposed to fight a higher level monster. Higher level monster has more EXP. Like even factor in fighting monsters the same level as you, you get like a 20% EXP boost for like for the base EXP. So that multiplies against your EXP bonus, like your EXP coupon. But for the most of the time, right? Not always, most of the time, fighting a monster 10 levels higher than you, or maybe more than 10 levels higher than you, is more EXP than the 20% boost you're gonna get. Uh, with how fifth job maps is designed, you're always gonna have a map that's like 15 levels higher than you. Like at least 10 levels, but most of the time you get 15 levels higher. And that 15 level difference is more than 20%. Alright, I'm just gonna AFK here. He does a V flag later, so it's just safer for me to AFK here. In the meantime, let's go spread positive energy in X. You know, every time we spread positive energy, good things happen to our account. Dude, like Amy's telling me he actually enjoys this. This the first time he actually enjoys the quest line. Man, I'm telling you, like I always like Fifth Job quest line. Like I always think it's the best quest line, like story lore wise for Maple Story. Right, starting from Morass though, right? Not Vanishing Journey, not Lost City, not True True, not Arcana. I think that's like pretty boring. But starting from Morass, like things get picked up. Like they put a lot of effort into like building the story and like and the lore around it. And you guys can see it as we get more and more content release starting from here. But that's just the fanboy in me giving that opinion. Alright, where the fuck's my next quest? Yeah, this is the story. This is where the story comes from, bro. Yo, where the fuck is my next quest? Oh shit. Did I finish? Oh, I finished. Oh, alright. I know, like I was confused because I didn't get the achievement. Normally, it's like when I finish, I get an achievement. Huh? Did they not add the achievement? I'm confused as fuck. Like, this should have been an achievement for this shit, no? Has to be. No, I think they forgot to add the achievement. Yeah, they forgot to add the achievement, boys. Yeah, they didn't add the achievement. Yeah, I didn't get achievement. Yeah, I got the note, but there's no achievement. Yeah, no, they forgot to add the achievement. So I was like confused as fuck. I was like, where's the next part of the story? Because I was like, okay, that I didn't know that was end. Cause I've been skipping. Alright, it is what it is. It's fine. I'm gonna drop this because I'm not gonna have enough inventory. I'm gonna drop that. Alright, wow, you can read this. I'm gonna keep the item though. I'm gonna keep this. Alright, let me go to Maple Storage, collect my stuff. Open. Give me like 3 minutes. I need to list my items. Alright, let me find the daily quest guy. Should be one of the researchers. Right here, this one. Yeah, it's this guy. Alright, we're gonna check if it's 6 coins a day. If it's 6 coins, it's really bad. I actually like plan on getting 1.3x multiplier for will, but if they make it 6x, like 1.3x will not be possible unless you swipe symbols from the web shop or from either from the web shop or from um, like either the web shop or from the event coins. I'll have to think about it. I'll think about it like the next couple days whether I want to do it or not. Oh wait, no, that's not how you play. I have to like how to shoot it this way. Yeah, there we go. Man, I forgot how to play this shit. Yeah, you gotta like kill these, charge up, and then wait for the monster to come up. And then press the harvest key. But honestly, like I'd rather do this than do fucking Arcana daily. I think this one takes like maybe longer, but you know it's like pretty chill. Oh yeah, I just need 10 shots. So I need 2 more. Yeah, it's right here. I fucked up. That's because in the beginning I wasn't sure what the fuck I was doing. Oh right, wrong one. Rip. Alright. Claim. Wow, it is 6 a day. Wow. That's wild. That's so low. Man, Web 2 this shit gives like 30 or 20. Yeah, that's pretty wild, dude. Oh well. I guess I can see why they did this. They don't want you to have so high of a damage multiplier against Will. Like that's the only reason why they did this. So like to slow you down. Which is fair, honestly. Oh. It makes it so that like everybody's forced to swipe. You know how I feel about forcing people to swipe. That's a good thing. It makes my pumps my bags. Yo, my NXPZ bags is pretty heavy. So, you know, anybody that could pump it up is good. It's good for me. Alright, so it's about 2 minutes a run. Assuming you guys like pay attention. Yeah, I think that's 2 minutes a run. Right. The because this thing is only because this map is only 3 a day. Um, the play is to use all my coins at this map instead of Will's map. No, I was saving mine for Will's map honestly, because it's coming out late. But 6 is so low. I'm gonna gamble that Will will be like 10. But if Will is like 5, then jokes on me. You know, jokes on me. Um, you know, at that point, I would just buy. I will probably swipe coins instead. Yeah, at that point, I'll probably just swipe coins. If Will is like 5 a day, I'll swipe coins. But for now, I'm just gonna spend all my coins on Mora symbols. It just makes sense, at least to me. If Will for some reason is like less than 6, there's no other way I have to buy the event coins. Yeah, averages to like 2.5 minutes. So that's not too bad. So it's like what 10 minutes a day. Um, Sucks for the free to play though. Like you guys will have to like do all 4 dailies now. Like that's like unfortunate, dude. Let me get my coins. Corsair is you could go either Dex or full strength. If you go full strength, for the equipment you could go Dex or strength, right? For the stats is Dex. But if you go full strength, just make sure you turn on your link skill. You can double click this, and then you can go full strength. So you just have to pick and choose. All right. We are now going to buy coupons, and then we're gonna buy 30, dude. We're gonna buy 30. Holy shit! All right, get one more Mirage, and then get another 30. I'm gonna get some levels in right now. Let's go. Swipey, swipey, swipe. Alright, and then tomorrow I will be able to get this to level 9. I have 20 blacks, so let's do this for fun. Never know. Never know. We have 20 blacks, 20 tries. Just so that I can see how many I have left. Ah, 8 more. Just 4 more. think that's it. Yep, that's the last one. Alright, it's okay. Might try again next week. Okay, let's see. Alright, let me do my flames. Gotta do my flames for the week. Flame, flame, flame. Go lucky or unlucky. We're getting decks at least. You know, not the decks that we want, but at least it's something. Yeah, you know, as long as we're seeing decks, I'm happy. Ha 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 ha. Alright, the white one. Oh no, not like this. Yeah, that's kind of sad. Alright, it's okay. An upgrade? No. Upgrade, please. Alright. Nothing we could do about this one now. We just kind of have to wait for after we kill some wickedy balls, spend some points, and then try again. Nothing else we could do about it. I think I did everything I gotta do. Alright, I guess for now we need to go find ourselves. We need to find ourselves a map to grind in, boys. We need to find where we should grind. But for now, let me do 5 daily balls, and then we could get cracking. And I need to transfer my knee soles out before my fat fingers start to spend them. I've been on a spending spree lately, so I need to stop myself before it's too late. I just gotta stop myself. If I don't have the knee soles on my account, I'm not tempted to spend it.
still blind to the present. Did you come?
Alright, let me double check how much EXP we get here. Alright, 485. We're getting 485. Yeah, 485 to 490. Alright. So if we do Shadow Dance Hall 2, I'm pretty sure this shit is the same as, yeah, 485, they're the same. That doesn't really help me. See, that's the problem. I don't know if I could get better rates here in terms of per kill. We're gonna have to try it. I need to see whether Dance Hall 4 or 2 is better. I think 4 is better. No, I think 4 is better in terms of summons for me, maybe. But 4 has better EXP. Let me try 4. I'm gonna go 4. I'm gonna try 4. If the rates is like very far off, we're just gonna like. I think Erda Fountain can hit here. Let me double check. Get it to trigger. It should hit top. Oh, it doesn't hit top. Fuck. That's unfortunate. That changes everything. Alright. We're just gonna set up my shit, and then we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully. And I put one here. Next, go left and right, I think. Alright, I just need to reset the fountain here. And then we restart. And then I could. That's the beauty of Crusade. I could just do this and get like all the monsters. I don't know about you guys. You guys need to figure out how to get the monsters from the top. No, that. Okay, yeah, Shadow Dance 4 is better for me. Like, what the fuck? We're already at. We are already at 300 mobs. 400. Well, yeah, we're gonna hit 400 mobs a minute. Yeah, this is better. This map is better for me. Dance 2 also works. I mean, Shadow Dance 2 also works for people. But for me, this is slightly better, only because I am Corsair. I could afford to stay here for the extra EXP in terms of levels. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do a 30-minute grind session on stream, and then we'll just see the rates again. Let me pop my shit. Alright, we have the thing. Alright, let's restart the timer. Yeah, this shit is like OP, dude. This map is old fucking P. I'm gonna take the portal. I mean, I don't know. I like the portal. I need to do my achievements, boys. I can't help it. Yeah, you need higher kill count and higher level monsters, because high level monster gives more EXP. For me is I get 320 per kill at Arcana. Well, like, but normally I average at 320, at 310. But in this map, I think I could do 250. Like the only downside of this is like that the setup is like the map is big, so like the setup is like you know, the setup is big. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty insane. I mean, obviously this is what summons, right? We want to check the rage without summons. Man, the summons keeps coming, so we're gonna have to skip doors. Like anytime summons come, like you have to skip doors. Now the problem is I have to be aware of my situation, because otherwise my summon expires and then I lose rates. Like, see, like, I forgot my summon was expired, right? So I lost a lot of rate. I went from 400 all the way down to, like 300, 380, 390. Because I was not paying attention. Like, that's the only problem about this map. Because if you're late to rotating out your summons, you lose a lot of rate because the map's, like, huge. Alright, enter. Honestly, like, I think the rate is not that much, like, it's better than Arcana, but it's not that much better. Um, Personally, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do both maps. So if this map runs out of Nisos, like, I'm gonna pack my bags and go back to Arcana. Because I think, for a lot of people, they can't really, get that good of rates in both areas. Um, this is just like a Corsair perk. Like Corsair is so good at farming at fifth drop maps, because like fifth drop map is like huge as fuck. So classes with like a lot of summons gets like a huge advantage in the grinding. But obviously, I'm gonna focus on Morass just for the chance of symbols. Because, you know, if we grind here, we will get symbols from time to time. Maybe like one or two a day. Fuck, my summon is out. Alright, we're gonna go back to Moras. I mean, not Arcana. We're gonna go back to Arcana and then double check the rates. Cause I took a screenshot of this. We're gonna go to Arcana for 6 minutes and just double check that the rates is actually better. You know, we did all at 6.3 billion, right? So, alright, let me restart. Okay. Like Arcana's like super chill for me. Like I don't have to like that's the good thing about Arcana. Um, you know, for Shadow Dance Hulk, for it will hurt my fingers because I have to keep jumping and keep attacking. But that's the downside. But if the EXP is like a lot better, I'm gonna suck it up and farm there. As long as it drops Nisos. If it doesn't drop Nisos, I'm gonna come back to Arcana. Like that's my plan. Because I truly believe that the difference in EXP shouldn't be that big. Um, but we'll see for sure. We'll see for sure. In 6 minutes. Yep. So for the next 5 more minutes, if a portal comes, I'm gonna skip the portal because I don't want to restart my testing. Oh, you know, speak of the devil. I'll talk about the portal and the portal comes. We're gonna skip. I don't want to keep restarting the battle analysis test. Do I skip runes? Nah, actually, no, I'm gonna take runes because we're just gonna look at monster killed as an indicator. Because I think the runes is gonna make the EXP acquired like go higher. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna have to look at enemy kills as a benchmark only. So we did 2.6k in 6 minutes at Shadow Dance Hall 4. And we checked that these two maps gives the same amount of EXP per kill. So it's all about number of enemies killed at this point. Well, I forgot to claim my daily voucher. Yeah, after this, I gotta go claim my daily voucher. After my buff though, like I still have 3x on. I don't wanna waste. I don't wanna waste that. But yeah, like this is a lot more chill than Shadow Dance. But unfortunately, the rates is a lot less. I'm just looking at it. It looks like a lot. It looks like it's a lot less. We're not getting enough monster kills. Might be like 15% less. You know, like 15% is like big. But is 15% big enough to sacrifice Nisos per hour? That's the question for myself. I mean, higher level maps you just get more monsters per kill, so the EXP is very high. But you still want to maximize, right? Like that's the whole point. Alright, so we did 2.6k compared to 2.2k. How much is the difference? So yeah, it's 15%, I was right. It's 15% higher. If I go into Shadow Dance, we're looking at 15% higher. Alright, we're gonna grind out here until we finish my coupon, and then we're gonna try to find a second map. See if the second map is better. I do want to try the experiment things in the left side of the map. So we're gonna do 10 minutes here and then test that, and then I'm gonna call it a day, because that's all I wanted to find out for this patch. Yeah, we want to test these. It's one of these maps. I forgot which one. There's like one that the layout looks good. We just gotta have to check the spawn rate, honestly, and that'll be it. The last event with the pass gets more EXP, but the maps are better this patch. Um, I think overall this patch makes it easier to level, at least for me. Not sure about other class, because this map is pretty huge. Like, Paladin is gonna struggle here, like for sure. Uh, I don't know how well Paladin will do here. Like, I think they're struggling. Dark Knight might also struggle here, honestly, because I don't think their reach is that big. Wait, that's a huge ass variation. I got 2.6k last time. This time, like, what the fuck? I'm not I'm not paying attention. And now I'm getting 2.3k. Holy shit, the difference is 300. Damn. Maybe it's a summon placements or, and I think I just lost focus. Yeah. Yeah, this is like 2.4, honestly. Damn, I guess like whether you focus or not also makes a big difference. Um, on second thought, maybe the difference is not as big as 15%, because it's like I did it again, right? The first time it was 2.6, now it is 2.3. We see difference in amount of summons coming out, and I think this run we only had 2 summons, whereas before we had like 4. So like the RNG of the summon coming out and my own ability to focus makes a bigger factor. So I don't think 15%, like I don't think this map is 15% better than Arcana map. So with that said, I'm definitely gonna pick the map that has Nisos. Um, I think over the next couple of days, a lot of people is gonna come with this map, and it's gonna make this map like Niso go to 0. And when that happens, I'm just gonna swap over to Arcana, because the difference is just not there. Like it's not enough that I will sacrifice 100k per hour. Alright, with that said, I'm just gonna test the other maps. There's a portal here. Shit, the portal only works like that, huh? No, I don't think this map will work for me. Yeah, I don't think this map will work for me. Let me try the other one. Oh no, this is the... No, this is the pre-VRAMP. Yeah, Web 2 VRAMP the map for these to make it viable for training. So You know, I'm just gonna try it, I guess. Doesn't hurt trying. Doesn't matter how I feel, I still gotta try it. Honestly, I just don't think this is it. Yeah. Because it looked good when I did research, but then I forgot that Web 2 have changed the map layout to make it easier to farm here. So that we're on the old layout, which is like very, very hard to like farm. Yeah, we're not even hitting 400 with summons. Yeah, that's really bad. Yeah, this is not it. Yeah, we're just gonna give up. Nah, not worth. We're gonna try this map, and then this is it. That's the last map, and then we're gonna try one more on the left because we're on a different layout, so it's worth trying. I got lucky with the runes because the runes is helping me clear a bunch of area. So if even with the runes I don't get good rate, then that means this map is not it. Yeah, we're not getting good rate even with the runes. Because we're getting 400 without summons, and this is like we're barely getting 300. Alright, last map. That's the last one we could check. And then we're good. Shadow of Dance 4 will be the answer, boys. I'll place this here. Place this here. And then place that here. Then we start. Okay, this one is not it. That doesn't spawn fast enough. The mobs doesn't spawn quick enough. Yeah, the mob regeneration time for this one is really bad. Yeah, we can see it. Yeah. Okay, this is not it. You can tell. You could easily tell this one is not it. What's the cumulative play reward? Oh, you get costumes. Man, do I do this now for the cost? Nah, fuck it. Nah, I'm just gonna buy it. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just buy it from the free to play. Yeah, that's no, I'm not doing this. Fuck it. Alright, we're gonna skip Mulan Dojo for the next couple days. I need to get my weapon back, so I'm gonna swap my weapon out. then I'm gonna sell this one. Hopefully I can sell it for 150 mil. Yeah. I'm being like wistful over here, but probably not gonna sell for 150. But I could be hopeful. Let me double check the market. Yeah, if I check the market, I might be able to sell it for 150 if I'm patient. We'll see. I'm just gonna list it for 150 and then pray for the best, I guess. Yeah. Like, and then the weapon, I'm getting my arcane weapon back for my ult, and then I'm gonna move this hat. I'm gonna move this hat to my ult, cause I'll be very strong with the weapon, and I'll be way too strong. I don't need to be that strong, so I'm gonna move the hat over, and I'll be wearing a purple CRA. So I'll be on purple pants and purple hat, and that'll be the plan. Oh, but all right, we're gonna call it a day, boys. I'm gonna go log on my ult, do Mono Dojo, and then go to sleep. But we're not gonna end stream right yet, because I still have to do. I still have to go on my ult and do Mono Dojo so I can AFK tonight. So yeah, be right back. Let me log my ult. New Challenger Mission Award. I don't see nothing new, bro. Alright. Okay, just logging on. Okay, okay. I lost my MVP because you know I'm broke. I'm broke as shit, boys. So now we're diamond. Yeah, it is what it is, boys. We diamond now. I'm down bad. Can't afford to maintain this. Uh, just in case you're wondering why. Yeah, man, I'm down bad. Now, unfortunately now is I can't do the express. So like, I'm sitting here with like 270 vanishing symbols awkwardly. All right. Go to Genesis. Actually, yeah, the Empress crystal is better for me. All right, we then buy Legion. Wait, it didn't went through. Oh fuck, it doesn't let me buy because I need to wait 5 minutes. Fuck it, we're gonna do it without Legion. Uh, I don't want to wait 5 minutes. Okay, Buron Dojo. We could clear floor 40 with this. You know, with like shitty ass nodes like this. Um, but you know, we take it. Floor 40 is 1 million power crystals. You know, when you're down bad, you take 1 million. You know, a million here, a million there. I'm curious for how much I won. Alright, what we got? What we got? Oh shit, what the fuck? 16 million? Yo, what the fuck happened? How? Yo, what the hell? That's built different. I'm just in shock. Holy shit, 1 million for CRA, 12 million from Damien. Alright, damn, let's go. I'm eating good today. We could afford a McDonald's today. Alright, that's pretty good though. See boys, that's always gotta spread positivity. You know, good things can happen. That's right, positive vibe. It's Horde 4. Horde 2 also is the same rate. It's just that it depends on the layout of your class. For me, Horde 4's layout is better. Um, because there's enough platform, there's less platforms on the top, such that I could summon my stuff and I could stay in the bottom without jumping up. So Horde 4 is better for me. Now that may be different for your class. For most classes, Horde 4 is better. And that's better with a caveat. Because Horde 4's monster is technically less than Arcana. Like, you might actually get better rage on Arcana than Horde 2. Even if you get better rate in Horde 2, you are working harder in Horde 2. So that is up to you. How hard you wanna try. For me, I'll be doing both Arcana and Horde 4. Like, I'm just gonna go for the map with the highest Nisos. And that's just me. Because the difference is not big at all. If it's like a 20% difference, yeah, you know, I will accept that there won't be Nisos, but like, that's not big enough of a difference. Actually, I shouldn't have used my 3 minute, because that thing acts as a iframe. It's a little bit embarrassed to say, but I could probably die at floor 37 or 38. This shit does a lot of damage, and I don't have the armor to tank this. See, the problem is like you get defense from Star Force and level 100 items, and this character is using fucking Balrog shoes and Unchained with like Neophyte, so there's no fucking defense. I have no defense. That's the problem. So like, so Muro actually can kill me. Like I have died before in here. Like I actually did have died here, like plenty of times. And unfortunately, right now is I can't die because I need to get floor 40. Yeah, it's in an awkward situation. Yeah, I just realized like after I use my skill, I realized, oh fuck, I'm kind of fucked. Yeah, like I see, like look at these. It does a fuck ton of damage. I'm just gonna heal, and then I'm gonna pop this. Okay, I'm gonna AFK here for like a minute. Like, I don't need the extra time to clear floor 40. 40 to like 44 is 1 million power crystal, so it doesn't really matter. You know, I can't clear to 45. I could clear to like 42, 40, 41. So I could afford to like spend a minute to wait out this cooldown. This cooldown heals me, and I definitely need it. Alright, we should be fine. I wasted like 20 seconds there. Alright, we have reset it. We're in a good spot. I think I'm gonna heal again, just to reset the cooldown. So the next one is like a caveman. Yeah, like this guy doesn't do damage. It's the next one that starts doing a lot of damage. Oh shit. And then get touched for 5k. Here goes my HP. Yo. Alright. We wait the 5 seconds. That's rough, man. Free to play life is rough. Alright, we rebuff. And then... Now this is the challenge. Okay, I already used my heal. So I should wait a little bit. Entering the next one, because the next one can also kill me. The next one is like super annoying. Like really, really annoying. Alright, we could enter at 40 seconds. I could definitely survive 40 seconds. And then it's gonna be really funny if I die out. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, I almost died there. Holy fuck, dude. I'm one hit away from dying. Alright, we finally can pot again. And this is the last floor. See, that's what I mean, is like, Wulong floors, like up to 40, is like, it's, it's kind of hard for the free to play. Alright, good. Do I need to register? Did I? Oh, I did lock my car. Yeah, I did lock my equipment. I wonder if I like withdraw my equipment and then talk to the leaderboard. If that, like, I wonder if that shit would like still lock it. It would be pretty funny. Like, you put it on the wallet, then you talk to that thing, see if it registers. Um, but nah, I'm not gonna try it. I don't want to be called a bug abuser. But alright, this is it, boys. Well, I'm gonna head to bed. I'm gonna AFK on my arc, get it to 200, and call it a day. So yeah, see you guys. Thanks for dropping by. Later.